A stunning backflip from the Queensland government tonight, revealing plans to build a new 63,000-seat stadium at Victoria Park for the 2032 Brisbane Olympics. The idea of revamping QSAC has been ditched and the Gabba will be demolished after the Games for a residential development. Also on the starting blocks, a new aquatic centre will be built at the Centenary Pool in Spring Hill.
That's delivering legacy for the future. And I confirm it will be the best aquatic centre in the globe.
Oh. Well, Olympic champion Ariarne Titmus is with us now. Arnie, you were critical, like many of us, about the old plans for the Olympics, but what do you think about these new ones?
I think it's just exciting for our country, exciting for our city. I think the Olympic Games is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to stamp your city as a global city and create an ongoing legacy for the entire country, and finally to see some plans that are going to stack up against the Paris Olympics and LA Olympics is really exciting for not just the people involved in the Olympic Games, but the entire community.
The plans, I think, are very good for you because this 25,000-seat Olympic capacity aquatic centre seems extraordinary. Is this enough to keep you swimming until 2032?
A 25,000-seat stadium is exciting for everyone involved. I think that anything in life is drawn from inspiration, and the inspiration piece that a stadium like that will create for young kids watching the Olympics at home, knowing that maybe one day they can swim at that pool in their home city, is where they're going to find the next athletes. And I think it's so amazing that finally our country's most successful Olympic sport is going to have a magnificent aquatic centre in the hub of swimming in our country.
What about the Gabba? Are you as upset as Waleed, who is frankly devastated?
He was in tears earlier today.
Very upset.
I haven't thought about the Gabba too much. I think that the Gabba is I think that the Gabba is an incredible stadium, but I think there's always room for improvement. And the stadium that they've pitched to build looks unbelievable, and it's double the size of the Gabba, and I think that's what you need for the scale of an Olympic Games, a major stadium on that scale.
But Arnie, you just spoke about being inspired by this new aquatic centre. How many people grew up watching the Gabba, the first test of the summer, destroying England so many times?
Beautiful.
The Gabatoire. I mean, why are we destroying it? What precious little history we have.
Did Peter Siddle's hat-trick mean nothing to you?
I was probably 9 years old when that happened.
Is it possible that it's just that you're a Hawthorn fan and you're quite happy to see the Lions kicked off their home deck?
No, because you know what? The Lions are going to have a brand new, beautiful AFL stadium for them to play at from 2023.
Arnie, thank you so much for your time. How exciting.
Thank you, guys. Very exciting.
Wow.
Gosh, it is exciting. We're off now.
Well, we're off, but also I'm just constantly struck about how cavalier Australia is with its history. It's just like rip it down and build a new one. It's like the Gabba. I don't even like the cricket, and I'm horrified.
Because it's a fixture of...
It's essentially Queensland's Opera House, you know? This is what we're dealing with here.
This is, you know what?
Says who? People who don't even have never lived in Queensland.
Australian cricket belongs to us all.
Okay.
Honestly, what other ground has the glorious history of playing Test cricket in the middle of a greyhound track?
That's true.
I give this to you. Have we got this vision?
Oh.
Yeah, this is magnificent.
This is beautiful.
That's the outside of the boundary.
You know?
They're playing cricket on the inside. No other ground has that.
That's when
This is great.
That is culture, isn't it?
Yeah.
Also, I mentioned before, Peter Siddle's hat-trick on his birthday. It's not going to be greyhounds, but it's one of... He was loaded up on bananas. He'd just gone vegan. He took a hat-trick. It was absolute. Look at this. The crowd went crazy. Look at him go. Look at that. Oh, my God. I'm getting emotional.
Look at the coloured seats.
Emotional.
Everything about this is brilliant. And on a slightly more serious, but I think like colossal note, the Gabba was home to Test cricket's first ever tied match between Australia and the West Indies in the 60s.
Look at this footage.
This is the footage of it. Photos from this game were on the front of every cricket scorebook around the country.
I remember this as a child. Dad came home from the milk bar with some hard candy. He said, turn the radio on, mate. Something special is happening. It was the most exciting thing in my childhood.
I think he said transistor.
He might have,
Didn't he?
But, you know, it was the most exciting thing till the Beatles toured a few years later. It was